Hi, welcome back to Sell More Parts Faster, your guide for selling more car parts online in 2024. My name is Lauren McCullough and I'm co-founder and CEO of Crumble, and today we're going to talk about finding and scaling your sales strategy. Once you really begin to ramp up your sales strategy, you're going to notice some different patterns emerge. These are probably patterns that you did not have quantifiable data behind when you were in the customer development stage, and that's okay. If you remember back to some of the previous episodes, we've talked about the importance of qualitative data for e-commerce sellers in the early stages of scaling their business. But eventually, we have data. We have rich information that we can see to understand not just how our customers are purchasing products, but how they're purchasing them from us. One of the keys of scaling a successful e-commerce shop is being able to understand the patterns within your business. We talked early on in customer development about how it was important to have that good qualitative behavior. And that really never goes away. Customer development is always going to be an important part of your strategy, especially as you're ready to modify, expand new products, or just run new experiments. But as we scale, we start to see quantitative patterns emerge. And understanding this is really a key to our success. Part of this is going to be understanding the patterns of our customers, understanding what demographic we've targeted and how that might shift it over time. But we also need to understand what products are performing the most. What are our top 10 products by revenue? What are our top 10 products by profitability? What brands are scaling in performance? Where are conversion rates dropping? The list goes on. And bringing all these metrics into a central source of truth is the only way you're going to continue to refine and improve your strategy over time. For many businesses, you might also notice that you have seasonal trends. And understanding how to adapt to this is going to be a key part of your business. Are you able to offset this revenue with gift cards? And is there a mismatch between web traffic and actual sales? Any of these patterns, when identified early, can be seen as an opportunity, but if they go on too long, can create a huge risk to your business's success. This data that you're going to uncover as your company grows is really going to begin to tell a story. And what it's telling a story of is what you need to change within your business, because no sales playbook is without changes. Where your SEO needs to be modified can be a critical way to improve your company's organic traffic, but you're not going to know where to improve it if you're not monitoring it. You might understand that the way our images are being displayed need to actually change. And while this high definition images worked in the beginning, maybe you need to have 3D renderings or even introduce things like augmented reality to be successful in this changing market. If you're focused on social media marketing, you might notice that there's some changes in algorithms. Things are outside of your control and outside of even who your target is. Modifying your strategy to those specific algorithms is going to help you maintain that low customer acquisition cost. And as we know, bringing traffic to our website, especially in a paid format, is incredibly expensive. And I've seen many e-commerce sellers within the automotive market not able to maintain a profitable business because they do not have an effective ad strategy. All of these things, when deployed effectively, are going to be your competitive advantage and are going to continue to set you apart from your competitors. But none of this without cost, right? We're all very low on resources, and very few e-commerce sellers have told me they have extra time and resources available. And so making these modifications can be tricky. That's expensive. It's hard to make changes. We don't have enough human resources to do the work, but we have to do what we can. Understanding what levers in our business are most effective is more important now than ever. Because without running the effective strategies that we need to scale our sales, we're going to continue to flatline, take on debt, and ultimately put ourselves into a corner that might result in bankruptcy. As an automotive seller, it's also incredibly important that we understand market trends. So when we're looking at data, we can't just look what's in, but we have to look how it fits within the greater context. I just a moment mentioned ago some of the social media algorithms, but there's a ton of reports available that are also going to give us critical insights to how to be successful. Organizations like MEMA, SEMA, and AutoCare have all put out annual reports specifically about the state of the market. If you're not taking a read and looking at these reports, you're missing out on critical data points that they're offering specifically to you, often at low to no cost. Your entire organization needs to be committed to making these data-driven decisions and becoming a data-driven organization. But if you're the leader in your company, it's important that you create this as a critical part of your culture. Every single person, from the CEO down to the operations team, needs to be effectively leveraging data to make decisions. They need to be asking questions, asking to understand why. Cultures that create a process of continuous innovation will continue to be successful. while those that resist it are going to be left behind. But these changes are exciting. For many successful sellers, this is actually what gets you up every single morning. And this is what's going to allow you to build the best version of your business possible. We've got tons of more lessons about how to build effective sales strategies for companies just like yours, and how you can build an effective, sales-driven organization that understands its customer and adapts and refines over time to ultimately create a strong, profitable company. In future episodes, we're going to dive much deeper into how to build an effective team so you can scale your sales strategy effectively. Because as we know, the culture and the framework behind this is going to be key. If this video is helpful, be sure to give us a like, and if you have any questions, leave in the comments below. For more content like this, be sure to subscribe to our channel and share it with some friends in your network, because we know their entire industry needs to take a step forward.